This is the 2012 Nissan Quest minivan, and I'm just going to go over some of the features of this vehicle. This is the LE version. It's got a 3.5 liter V6. It develops 280 horsepower, 240 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to a constantly variable transmission, so obviously the reasoning for that from Nissan's perspective would be for better fuel economy. It is rated at 19 in the city and 24 on the highway. As you can see, I'll hit the remote here. It does have the standard power doors on each side of the vehicle. Go ahead and open those for you. And there is a power rear hatch as well. Seats comfortably 6 people. You can technically seat a third person in the back row. It is a little cramped. I'll go back in there after I close these doors here and get an idea of what I'm talking about. I do like the leg room in the middle row, and the leg room in the back is not too terrible. I've seen far worse in other vehicles. Nice leather interior, very comfortable. It is manual seats back here for the rear passengers. However, they do have some entertainment going back here. There's the audio video plugins right there. You can plug in a video game console, and of course there is a pop down LCD screen that will do the movie playback. And if we go in here, we'll see there's a couple different packages of wireless headphones in there for a couple of the passengers, and those rear seats of course do fold down for additional cargo storage as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this up here, and we'll go inside and check it out from the driver's perspective. So pretty straightforward dash layout here. That's classic Nissan / Infiniti. Nice round gauges. You got the speed on tack. There is a little data screen here, like most cars have these days, that you can flip through and get real-time fuel economy or other vehicle type information as well. I would also note too that that screen will alert you if you need like an oil change, and it'll pretty much alert you every time you start on the car. So it is what it is. Those of you that have been looking at the reviews we've been doing for a while here on the cars will definitely recognize this GPS layout. It's a very classic Nissan and Infiniti. You got the button system here with the dial in the middle, of course the nice screen there, and we can go into different modes here. There is data for fuel economy, maintenance, where am I, traffic information, weather information, and all that other good stuff. So there is dual heated seats, as you can see up here, for the front passengers with these 2 switches here, and this one actually controls the AC power outlet, which is up here in the middle console, which also does have a USB port right next to it as well. So you do have the flexibility of having a powered USB port and an AC power outlet, which is kind of handy. So dual climate control up here, of course. There is rear climate control as well. You can disable that here from the dash if the kids are getting out of control with it, or you can go ahead and enable it, and they got their own controls up there in the ceiling next to the LCD screen. So overall, a very nice vehicle. I do like the use of the wood trim inside. I like the 2-tone, actually triple tone if you want to count the black upper part of the dash with the wood there, and then you got the nice beige wrap around the dash. It integrates well into the door, and it gets a very comfortable feeling when you're in here. It's very quiet. Couple nuances that I'm not really sure why they did it this way, but the DVD insert is way the heck down here on the console, and of course your AC power, or rather DC power rather, is down there at the bottom, and can make hooking a power source up to a cell phone charger, for example, quite a pain. So it'd be nice if they fix that. The other thing that's kind of a hassle too is when you're driving, you got this in the D position, and you want, as a driver, if you want to adjust here, you gotta actually reach around the knob, and I don't know, just has an awkward feel to it, but I guess it's not too terrible once you get used to it. It does have the push button start feature. If we go over here, we can see that we have controls here for the power side doors. There's control here for the rear hatch door, and this button right here enables the handy blind spot indicator. If somebody's in your blind spot and you're going at least 20 miles an hour, there will be little indicators here on the side mirrors that will light up these nice little lights and let you know somebody's there in the blind spot. So going back to the steering wheel, we can see that we have controls here for the audio system, the Bluetooth integration, which is very nice, and cruise control. So go ahead and do one little quick pan around here, give you a visual. You'll notice that there is a powered sunroof for the rear passengers, which is kind of nice. There's a button that the driver can control that with, or they also have their own control as well. So again, very roomy vehicle. Definitely a lot nicer than the minivans I grew up with, that's for dang sure. I think Nissan's done a really nice job on this one. This van priced as configured is about $43,000, so it is on the spendier side of things, but I think if you're going to roll a minivan, it'd be hard to ask for one that had more features than this Nissan Quest. So if you're at all looking for a high passenger vehicle that's very comfortable, very smooth riding, then I would definitely give this one a test drive, and let me know what you think. Love to read you guys' comments. Thanks for tuning in.